Hello everyone, this is Moth and welcome to a new Let's Play series. In this series we are going to be playing Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance. I have been a fan of the Disgaea games since the first one came out on the PlayStation 2.
Software presents.
And I have not played Disgaea 3 or 4. I've not played the PlayStation portable remakes. I have played the first Disgaea, Disgaea 2, and Disgaea D2. I have only ever beaten the first Disgaea. I didn't get the good ending, I got the normal ending, unfortunately. I have playthroughs of Disgaea 2 PC and Disgaea D2 in various states of didn't quite finish it. Now, like most RPG series, you can start somewhere in any numbered sequel and it doesn't really matter because most of the games are unrelated to each other. So, I just picked up Disgaea 5 on the PlayStation Store Extended Play sale, and I'm going to be running this series alongside my other Let's Play series. So, let's go ahead and get started.
A netherworld crisis of extinction-level proportions was perpetrated by the Demon Emperor, Void Dark. The historians of later generations look back in puzzlement at this historical event, the largest netherworld war, which erupted and expanded in a flash, and ended in just one night. Some call it the war with no victor, while others call it the war with no hero. The truth of this event
How can a war
mystery
start and
to this
end
day.
in one night?
It's reckless of you to invade the territory of the Lost. I don't know which netherworld you're from, but we're gonna put you in your place.
So for those of you unfamiliar with this series and Nipponichi games in general,
They're gonna annihilate us, dude!
the Disgaea series is a tactical RPG series, or strategy RPGs they're also called. If you've ever played Final Fantasy Tactics, or heard of Final Fantasy Tactics, it's the same general thing. If not, you'll pick it up fairly quickly. The Disgaea games are set in the Netherworld, or various different Netherworlds, and most of your characters are demons and monsters. But they're interesting demons and monsters. And there's a lot of offbeat humor in these games.
What did you just say? I will not abide being annihilated. 1 sardine for 20 hours of labor. That was our agreement. Now, put your backs into it. Your soft, squishy backs.
1 sardine to fight a merciless battle isn't a fair trade, dude! First of all, it's impossible for us to defeat Demon Emperor Void Dark on our own, dude!
Prinnies are the mascot character of the Disgaea series. They appear in every game and spin-off game. They are basically the souls of the damned, sewn into these penguin demon bodies, and they work off their sins as basically slave labor.
Though it's against my upbringing to sully my own hands, this once I shall unleash my overload power, Baylor gaze.
What the hell? Is he?
Excuse
Is
me.
he?
You right there. What do you think you're doing?
Eating, obviously.
He's just in the middle of a battlefield. He just plopped down and eat some ramen.
It's a fluffy rising dragon bowl with all white breast meat from a 1,000-year-old dragon lord and its egg. It's delicious.
Okay, that's more info than we needed. That's what these games are like. That's
All
the
right,
kind of humor that's in these
Finish
games.
refueling. Let me get rid of these guys.
Oh.
You destroyed an entire squad of the Lost Army single-handedly.
I should note going into this that I have not touched this game once. I'm starting it fresh. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who any of the characters are. I only know the basics of the Disgaea series from having played some of the previous games, so I'm going to be just as confused as you are. I only know to expect weirdness.
I found my prince.
Well then. And this series has a very distinctive character design aesthetic. Extremely distinctive. It also does like its fan service. So just to be warned that there is some fan service.
Episode 1, Prelude to Vengeance.
The only thing I know about this game going in, I've heard that it's actually a prequel set before all the other Disgaea games. I don't know if that's right or not, but I've heard that.
My goodness! Please wait, Sir Kilia! Do you have any idea how much walking I had to do to catch up with you? I spent 1 whole hour walking non-stop through the desolate netherworld that is blood-parched. At this rate, my legs will be as rock-hard as a foolish Gorgon who was petrified by a cockatrice.
Okay.
Well, Madame Seraphina didn't actually take a single step herself, dude.
Of course not.
I will have silence.
If you want to rest, take all the time you want. I'm leaving.
How cruel, Sir Kilia. Surely you mustn't be planning to leave me here all alone.
You decided on your own to follow me.
You are incorrect. Sir Kilia, you decided on your own to save me from the Lost. Now you must take responsibility for that decision.
What?
That's unreasonable. I'm out of here.
Okay then.
Why?
See? You can't even dodge a simple attack. You must be exhausted, Sir Kilia. If you keep pushing yourself like this, you will
That
never
was
defeat
some gun.
Emperor Void Dark. In fact, your liable to become roadkill. This gate connects to a pocket netherworld set aside for my exclusive use. Now, Prinnies, please be Sir Killia's escort. All men are destined to dance in the palm of the hand of the overlord of gorgeous, Seraphina.
Well, she's interesting. What in the hell is her sprite doing? Her sprite is swaying. Oh my lord. So there's all kind of tutorial-esque stuff to do here. She's just gonna walk around behind. Ew! Gross! Gross! Let's take a look at the menu real quick. So this is, in the Disgaea series, the level cap for characters is $99.99. Not like most RPGs where the level cap is 99. Here it's 9,999. That's for the people who just are real extreme character grinders. I've honestly never been that guy. So, so anyway. Too much info. Way too much info.
I'm gonna eat you, dude.
Okay.
Welcome!
So this is basic information. We're not going to do that right this second. But I am going to look at oh my lord. Yeah, the item descriptions tend to be a little bit crazy. Sub-weapon, huh? That's new. Well, this is sad. So, weapon mastery levels, you see how each, weapon listed on under weapon mastery has a letter grade. The higher the letter grade, the better affinity the character has for that weapon. Killia works best with fists or swords. Seraphina with bows and guns. Pretties can only use monster weapons. You can see that they can only use the monster class weapons. And let's see. Wow. She has no proficiency with anything. That's kind of sad. We'll come back over here to...
Welcome.
Let's see what items I do have. Okay, so I have on hand actually quite a bit. I actually have quite a few items already in my inventory, which is good.
Me?
Okay. Let's take a quick look over here. Look at some other things. Well, this is status screen. This is good info to know.
Times are changing. People say I'm but in a corner of my heart. It's only getting darker. Day after day I roam, searching for what I have forgotten. But my journey is
Okay, so that's
so far from you.
Yeah, dude!
I'm moving on, moving so far away. There's a anger deep down inside.
ew. ABC gum is what you get after you use mint gum. You can jump, land on things.
Welcome. Times are changing. People say
Okay.
Check this out!
I'm just kind of getting a lay of the land right now.
Yahoo, dude! Yeah!
Members of your party will be wandering around in base with music notes over their head. You can talk to them.
Yeah, dude! Yeah, dude!
People say I don't buy it. In the corner of my heart, it's only getting darker. Day after day, I roam, searching for what I have forgotten. But my journey is taking me far.
Okay, I don't actually have any DLC, so
Let's fix you up.
okay, right now we don't.
Are you my master's enemy? As I thought.
Okay. Let's take a look at that. Hmm.
Times are changing. People say
Looks like that's
I don't buy it. In the corner of my heart, it's only getting darker. Day after day, I roam, searching for what I have forgotten. But my journey is taking me far, so far from you.
okay. There's a lot to talk about items in this series. Whew, she is arrogant and bossy.
The item world's full of surprises.
Item World is the quirk of the Disgaea series, and it drives a lot of people that would play these games for the humor are frequently driven off by the Item World because it is a very daunting thing.
This is fun.
So... Okay, so... I like the scenery here. Alright, so let's get on with things.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Are you finding my pocket netherworld comfortable enough, Sir Killia? How do you like it?
I don't have any time to waste in a place like this.
My, I can't believe what I'm hearing from someone who eats in the middle of a battle.
It's like, haven't you ever heard that an army marches on its stomach?
You're more of a gourmand than you project, Sir Killia. Well, as long as you're strong, it matters not to me. You could say that this pocket netherworld is Sir Killia's and my love nest.
Oh my
Please,
lord.
feel free to use anything here.
Just so you know, I have no intentions of asking anyone for help.
That is simply not possible. You see, Sir Killia, you and I are connected by the red string of fate.
Good grief.
It's more like a blood-stained leash than a red string of fate, dude!
You are mine, Sir Killia. Please, do not resist.
And what if I do?
All men are destined to become my obedient servants. Ha! Now, Killia, follow my orders.
I refuse.
Huh? That's odd. Ha! Ha! Now you will find me irresistible. Even if you are an overlord, you cannot resist the temptation of my overload power, Baylor Gaze.
What are you trying to do?
Nothing, Sir Killia.
Looks like he is immune to that. That's interesting. Or maybe she just overestimates her own charm.
According to the information the Prinnies gathered, there are lost army forces in Bloodparch. Let's get going.
Okay, so this is where we get into the tutorial stuff, the tutorial battles.
My, who might you guys be?
What's wrong with you? Who goes around shooting at someone before finding out who they are?
Seriously.
I am truly sorry. Your social status is clearly lower than mine, and you seem like a small fry, so I took the shot.
Who are you calling a small
She is
fry?
something else.
We are the aristocracy of Bloodparch. We are cracking down on anyone who looks suspicious and taxing them.
Translation, they're thieves.
Aristocracy. But you all look so shabby.
They're thieves.
Their lives were probably ruined by the Lost, and they have since lowered themselves to being bandits.
Shut up! Just listen. If you don't want to die, then hand over all the money you've got.
If you're wondering why I didn't buy some equipment before I left,
don't even have a single cent to give to dirty bandits like you.
it's because I'm saving my money until it's time to make new characters because I know I'm going to need it.
Aren't you guys demons too? If you really need some money, then why don't you use force and take it? In any event, dirty bandits like you don't stand a chance of defeating Sir Killia.
What are you talking about? You're gonna have to fight too.
Excuse me?
I've got something I need to do. I don't have time to protect an unsophisticated princess forever.
Ouch.
I'll teach you the basics so that you can figure out the rest by yourself.
Are you telling me to do manual labor?
If you don't, then I'm leaving right now.
Very well, I'll fight. It seems I have no choice. However, I don't have any fighting experience whatsoever.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given how often you've been firing your gun this whole time.
Hey, how long are you guys gonna chat? Hurry up and cough up every hell you have, or you're gonna be sorry.
Seems like they're ready to start. Prepare yourself.
I guess I have no choice. In that case, I'll strip everything of value from those bandits.
I don't know if it's true or not, but let's start with the basics, since you claim you've never fought before. Tutorial, Basics of Battle. First, place the cursor over the base panel, and press the X button. Next, select the character you want to dispatch, and press the X button. If you select the wrong character, place the cursor over that character, and press the circle button.
This is all pretty basic stuff in the Disgaea series, but since there may be things in this game that
Well, all Prinnies
are
look
new.
alike, right?
Yeah, dude!
Now, try to give orders to the character you dispatched.
Leave it to me. I'm great at ordering them around.
I've only got bad feelings about
supposed to
this,
get
dude.
these little dialogue interactions.
First, select Move to get closer to the enemy.
Roger. Charge the enemy, Prinny.
Alright, after you move, select the attack command.
Huh? It didn't attack. Could it be... Is that Prinny disobeying my order?
Absolutely not, dude!
That step was just to register an action. We'll execute the registered action next.
In the Disgaea series, when you choose attack or magic or something like that or a skill, it isn't automatically executed like in other games. It's put into these queue of actions that your characters will take, and it's so you can actually cancel things like that out and plan a strategy of successive attacks.
Press the triangle button to bring up the menu, and select either execute or end turn. Of course, for now.
Select execute, correct?
Sup, dude?
I see. So this is how I can control my servants as freely as I want.
That's right. Register action, triangle, execute. Remember this flow.
But why can't you attack right away when you select attack?
That's a great question. Because it takes strategy to pull off team attacks and combos. Tutorial, team attacks and combos. Alright, now let me teach you about team attacks and combos.
This is the fun part of combat in Disgaea. Ganging up on enemies.
All men are my servants.
Are you ready?
It's my turn. Yeah.
These are team attacks and combos.
The love between Sir Killia and I will explode into a passionate team attacking combo.
You're going a little too far with the love and passion. Don't stick anything weird into your lines. When attacking, if an ally is next to you, it may trigger a team attack. Up to 4 people can join a team attack. A combo is triggered when you or your allies attack an enemy consecutively. The damage increases the longer the combo is. Performing team attacks and combos requires you to register actions.
I see. Taking that into consideration, team attacks and combos wouldn't be possible if you attacked right away.
When using multiple allies, actions will be executed in the order they were registered. As a beginner at battles, you should try to focus on creating combos and organize your moves accordingly.
Got it. By the way, what happens when you select end turn?
Oh crap.
It switches to the enemy's turn. If you carelessly end your turn, it'll bite you back hard.
Aha! Press.
Why did you press it? You did that on purpose, right? Right?
Of course not. This is my very first time experiencing battle, so I was simply a bit overwhelmed.
From now on, I should be more worried of you instead of the enemies. If your HP is reduced to 0, you won't be able to fight. You can recover at the Pocket Netherworld's hospital.
My, so it doesn't mean that you die?
Right, because we're demons. We don't die that easily. However, if all dispatch characters are defeated, and you can't dispatch anymore, then it's game over.
Alright, so I just have to make the Prinny's charge, right?
How did you process all that information and arrive at that result? Well,
Seriously.
if you open the menu with the triangle button and select Help, you can check what I just taught you. If there's anything you aren't sure of, then you should use that as a reference during your fight. Alright, let's get to the real battle. Let's begin.
Okay, so finally I'm in control of this shit now. So let's get right to it. Now, I have 5 units at my disposal. So let's see, let's start.
Let's go!
Usually you don't want to attack from the front like this.
Kneel! Let's go!
Yeah, dude!
Now,
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah!
what the tutorial doesn't show you
Right there!
is something else you can do here. Let's see. Okay, we can't get her in range to team attack anything else, so... we're just gonna do that. And
I'm gonna eat you, dude. Sup, dude?
let's see what the range for this is. Ooh, good.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's not very useful. Okay, so, in turn.
No, dude. Sup, dude? No, dude. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Dude.
Let's go!
Yahoo, dude.
After you've done a team attack,
Dude.
like this, every character who didn't actually perform the attack, which means every character who doesn't have the E over their head, can be returned to their previous positions.
Let's go!
Lifting and throwing is also important. You can lift and throw characters to get them where you want them, to clear obstacles, etc., etc., and so forth. There are also special things you can do with that. Okay.
Yahoo, dude. Yeah, dude.
Master, it is done.
Didn't get much of a bonus for that one, but
Yeah, dude.
okay, so we can make new units now. We can make new units now, but we're gonna do that next time. when we at the beginning of the next episode. I'm gonna leave it there for now. This is like I said, this is an experimental series that I'm not gonna be updating as frequently as my other LPs, just every now and then. So for now, this is Mr. Moth signing off. Until the next time, and in the meantime, please enjoy my other LPs.